Hi, and welcome to the second part of my tutorial on creating a 3D house with 3D rooms in Google SketchUp. So in our first part of the tutorial we learned how to create the downstairs and how to use the offset tool to create walls, how to use the line and erase tool to connect those walls together, and then push and pull to create our 3D house. And you can see what I've done since then is that I've also done a little bit of interior decorating. I've put paint on the walls, and I've used tiles and wooden flooring in my rooms. I've put a TV and a settee in my lounge there, and I've also got a window. Well, I will have a window when that bit's finished. I haven't quite finished that bit yet. And you can see I've drawn lines there just to separate those rooms out for using them with a fill. When you've finished your downstairs, and don't do it before, but when you have finished, you can add a second floor to your house, and this is how you do it. We start with a rectangle tool, and if I go to say this room here and I draw a line to cover the top part of my room, you'll see what happens. It basically covers the entire ceiling of the house for you. So it's worked out where the lines are, and that you want to cover that layer with another set of floors. So what we've now got is a house with two floors. And what we need to do, we can't just start building straight on top of that, because if we do that we will actually ruin what we've built on the downstairs floor. So this is what we do. We're going to pull this part up just a little bit like that, okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the rectangle tool again, and we're going to do what we did just a minute ago. We're going to click, and then we're going to draw a rectangle over that lounge, and what it's actually done is it's built a little tiny layer on top of the first floor, and now we can build on top of this layer. So if I put anything on top of here, it won't spoil hopefully what's on the downstairs floor. So let's put that to the test by creating a room. Let's say I want to create a bedroom here. I'm going to build a wall across here and put a doorway in it. So what I'm going to do is, with my line tool again, draw a line from here to here, and then I'm going to do another line starting from here to the edge there. It's not very even, it's not a very good job I've done there, but never mind. And then I'm going to erase that, and then I need to build the doorway in, so I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to erase that, and then I could continue to do this. I'm going to put another room in across here, because obviously the top of your house isn't necessarily going to have the same layout as the bottom of your house. It probably won't. So add a doorway, a line across there, and again I'm going to delete here. So I'm creating really a new set of interior and exterior walls, and you can see how easy it is to create a doorway. Just draw two lines there, and then I'm going to just go delete and delete. And what I've now got, we need to delete that one, forgot that one. What I should now be able to do is pull that top part, let's get rid of that as well, pull this top floor up now, and create the second floor. So if I go to the outside and pull that up, there we go, there's our second floor. And if I pan down, you can see there's been no effect on that at all. Let's just show you what the inside of there looks like if we can. Let's just delete that. There we are, and then rotate there. You can see that's just a one size room there, and looks completely different on the top. And then obviously what I would do now is I would go through the process of doing the decoration again, and this time I could just add beds and a bathroom or whatever it is that I want to put on the second floor. It's your house. You put on exactly what you want, but that is basically how to create the second floor of your house. You'll notice I haven't put a flight of stairs in, simply because I couldn't be bothered really, and it's quite tricky to do stairs, so you might just want to leave stairs and even put another method of getting upstairs in. So if I wanted to, I could add a third floor, but it's really up to you. And so all that would be left for me to do now would be to add decor, beds, furnishings, carpets and things like that. Now the last, remember what I did, and this is important to get this right. After the first floor, don't just start building straight on top, or you will have an effect on what happens downstairs. The first thing then that I did, if you remember, was that I pulled these walls up just a little tiny bit, the exterior wall. Then I created a new kind of floor on top of that, so we had a very little tiny thin layer, almost like a sandwich layer between the two floors. And then I was able to build my new dividing walls and things on top of that layer. Okay, so that is how to create a second floor of your 3D house. And if you want to create more, then go for it. If you need to remind yourself how to do the first part, then I suggest you watch the first tutorial again. But good luck and have fun creating a 3D house of your own.